I don't know what to do. It had to happen. So instead of just one, I'm going to do two things that I've always been obsessed with. Might as well get it over with now. It's the greatest movie monster in all existence. Say what you will, I like these guys. Proud of me yet, Mom? But my parents didn't even like Kiss. They don't even know where they went wrong. Good evening, everybody. Nick here, and, well, here we are. I've been teetering on doing action figure unboxing videos or collectibles and what have you, and music, and just go straight to the whole nitty-gritty and talk about one of my favorite bands. One of the bands that's stuck with me through the years. My parents never liked them, but for some reason I just hooked to them like it was nothing. And aside from, like, you know, personal politics and stuff, I just like the weirdos in makeup. It's Kiss. I love Kiss. I mean, that's tip of the iceberg on the records that I have, but there you go. Anybody who influenced me to pick up a guitar, it was those guys, next to, you know, Rush and Pink Floyd, the stuff that my dad listened to. But it was the stage theatrics and all that stuff that got me drawn to Kiss. And it was a special little show called Three Sides of the Coin, which you can find on YouTube and Spreaker and I think iHeartRadio, iTunes even, which is done by Michael Brandvold, Tommy Summers, Mark Cicchini, sometimes Lisa Martini, and formerly Mitch LaFon. I've grown with that show, and it really brought out a lot of fun little bits of minutia and everything, and I give them a lot of credit for really resurging the fandom with that for me, including, you know, stuff like Cheap Trick. But anyway, music is music, and you know, you dance to the beat of your own drum. You like what you like. There you go. Not everybody's gonna like what you like. You know, not everybody's gonna like Skinny Puppy, Godflesh, Cattle Decapitation. What started this, however, was a good friend of mine, Ollie, had to go to the hospital. He was in a coma for 2 months, and he's on the road to recovery right now, which very thankful. Unfortunately, after a time, him and his girlfriend Erica had to move out of their house, which was really sad. But they're fine now. They're great. They moved to a better spot, so very thankful for that. And Ollie, I'm so glad that you're okay. If you're watching this video, you know, from all of us to you, we love you, man. And we love you, Erica. And Erica is the reason why I'm talking about Kiss on this show. So, I helped them move, and Erica had a super giant box of Kiss memorabilia, and mostly Spencer stuff. And the joke on Three Sides is it's not Spencer's crap, you know, stuff like that. So, for example, like those records I just showed, that's not from Spencer's. This Pacifica Love Gun belt buckle, that's not from Spencer's. But this was the stuff that when I worked at a Spencer Gifts, they had all this Kiss stuff. And I was into Kiss. I liked Kiss just fine, but the overdoing it of all the merchandising just kind of made me, you know, ignore it. When they did their first run of action figures, I picked them up because I was like, I don't know, 14, I think. And I really liked them. I bought them and I opened them. And I still kept them. My second concert was seeing Kiss, which was really cool. Unfortunately, Sugar Ray opened, and that was terrible, but we can get into that another time. But there was many different items there, like that mug that I showed in the beginning. Erica gave me these really awesome bookends, and they are very heavy. And this really big, really awesome Kiss fountain. But this is the Alive Kiss action figures. I'm not selling these. These are mine for good. And so I got Paul, I got Ace, which is the one I've been looking for, because I'm a big Ace Frehley fan. I'm also a big Tommy fan, too. I'm a big Bruce Kulick fan. And, you know, Vinny and Mark St. John, they had their role, and good for them. I like All Air as a Kiss. Hate me, I don't care. We got the Demon right here, Gene Simmons. And then, of course, we got Mr. Peter Criss, which I actually met at a convention, and he was a super nice guy. Actually, behind me is also a signed record from Ogre from Skinny Puppy, who I met at the same convention, and he was splendid. He was great. You know, big fan of Skinny Puppy, one of my major influences in music. Let's go ahead and get these open. I wonder if to save time I should do like sort of a montage sort of thing. That might work. But I'm going to start off with Peter Criss, or the Catman. So this is the sound of Christmas, this is the sound of birthdays, this is the sound of helping some friends out and getting some really cool Kiss memorabilia. Erica, this is for you, and I love you. Just love that sound. So here's the drum kit. It's got the snare, it's got a tom, it's got the bass drum, cymbal, and in here is the pedal, the hi-hat. Nick 2016. Better equipped with sharp things. We got the chair. We got the drumsticks, which of course these are going to get lost really fucking quick. There's a little Peter Criss guitar pick. Of course the first thing I open is the one with the most items. I think. Here's the hi-hat. And here's Peter Criss. Looks like he's boogieing, ready to do a little dance. Sits on the drum kit and shouts orders. As quoted in his own solo album Asshole, here's Gene Simmons. Oh, this is all laid out super nice. Let's start with the fun bit. Here's the Gene Simmons pick. Here's the candelabra. This is actually going to be one of my favorite parts of this entire set, is that each member, like Peter Criss, he had his drum kit, and everybody's got their own set of what appears to be Marshall stacks. And you got everything, the cab and all that good stuff. So it all stacks together perfectly, and it's pretty real to the deal. Pretty real to the deal. It looks pretty much like the genuine article. Honestly, I gotta say, out of all the Gene Simmons figurines, I like this one the best because it does genuinely look like him. It's not, overdone. It's not, bombastic superhero thing, which I like, kind of that realism that I really enjoy, especially in the face and the expression. That's why I really like Todd Toys in the 90s to now. So here we go with one of my personal favorites. It's Paul Stanley. He's a great band leader, he's a great singer, and he's just awesome. So here we go with the Star Child. Let me hear ya! Ta-da! Oh yeah, Paul Stanley. So we're getting the Marshall stacks out of the way first off and foremost. Cab. And here's the Paul Stanley pick. Oh, little emergency light, firehouse. She sets my soul on fire. Okay. Here we are with Mr. Starchild himself. Awesomely indestructible Paul Stanley. Actually, out of all four of the solo albums, Ace and Paul's are equal to me because they both sound the most like a Kiss record. Kudos to Gene and Peter for making something a little different, maybe radical, I suppose. But Paul had Kiss in his blood from the get-go, and so did Ace, apparently. Well, aside from intoxicants, but hey, who are we to judge? Pretty soon I'm going to have to do an experimental noise video just to gain back any cred. Fuck 'em. Here we go, the spaceman himself, Ace. He's one of the main reasons why I stuck around playing guitar. He had his own style and swagger all his own, and personally, I think Fraley's Comet is probably one of the most underrated records of all time. Without further ado, Ace Frehley. I am enjoying this so much. Such a great thing. I love music. I love action figures. I like being a collector. I have wanted this figurine for so long, and I'm glad that I finally have it. I do like how Mark puts it that, you know, the worth of something is based on how much somebody's willing to pay for it. And honestly, I don't want to spend a lot of money on Kiss stuff. There's too much of it out there. But, you know, the little things that I can find here and there, it's fun to get. I've always wanted an Ace Frehley pick. As close as I'm going to get for now. I'm happy about that. Let's go and get the Marshall stacks out of the way. Yeah, that's the thing that sucks about being a broadcast musician. I always wanted a Marshall stack. Now I've got 3 of them. I can't really play. Okay, enjoy this with me. Yes! Ace frickin' Frehley. Ah. I know. Call me a Kool-Aid drinker. I don't care. This is just way too cool. So anyway, before I continue, again, thank you, Erica. And every time that I think about this band, and every time I look at these figures, I'm going to think of you and Ollie. Okay, so we're getting on to the second obsession right now. And it's Frankenstein. He's my favorite movie monster. It's my favorite Universal Studios film of the classics. I mean, I like them all, but, you know, that is still my main favorite. Boris Karloff is brilliant. So, over the years, I've collected many different Frankenstein-related things, and a lot of people argue, oh, it's Frankenstein's monster, it's not Frankenstein. You read the book, and technically, he is a Frankenstein. So, look it up. Don't believe me? Whatever. Anyway, what was originally going to be a shorter video, as I say in every frickin' video, I went shopping around with my girlfriend, and we were just checking out shops, just window shopping. There was just nothing of interest looking around until I saw this thing. I found another one of the Hikari figurines of Frankenstein's monster, or Frankenstein, whatever. You know, it's a limited edition, 1,200 were made, hand done, and all that jazz. And so I think Gigantor needs his Frankenstein buddy there. So here we go. Oh, I'm keeping it forever. And if they cremate me, turn me into a lump of plastic with all of the crap that I collected over the years when I should have been saving money. It has the card. Here we are. Mr. Frankenstein himself. Kind of looks like an alien dressed up as Frankenstein. And hand painted and everything. It looks marvelous. Jeez, it sounds like I'm breaking the damn thing. I want the arms out. Classic style and everything. Handmade and crafted, powered by Mind Style, designed in the USA, made in China. Inspired by Japanese vinyl, which is cool stuff. Here we are, right there. Two of my favorite things, all in one. Not a bad episode. If anything, I want to say thanks to all the people that have watched this show. Anytime that I turn it on, I know it's mostly my friends, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I also want to thank again Erica. Thank you very much for the really cool items, and I will take good care of them. What the hell? Again, shout out to 3 Sides of the Coin. Mike, Tommy, Mark, everybody that's ever been involved, all the guests. It's Nick signing off. Thanks, guys. Good night. Sorry, Sugar Ray just killed it for me, and I had a total brain fart. Oh, the editing's gonna suck. The editing's gonna suck. It's gonna take up my time, and the editing's gonna suck. Actually, behind me, So, seeing that I've been kind of in the mixture of doing belching in front of the camera, for example,